Morning. In for 6:30 today. No frost. There's our sunrise this morning. Darkness. This bridge repairs, well, I gotta have it buttoned up enough to have both sides open fully for the winter, so I think they gotta have it done by the end of last month, September, or the end of this month, I'm not sure. So they're either late or close to being late. So that'll be good to have it back to normal for the winter, but when springtime comes, they're going to set up again, do one of the other sides here. They'll be doing this for 4 years. Well, they're going the rate they are going. They'll be doing it for 4 years, maybe more. These guys did a good job on another bridge up here. I'll show you. Foggy this morning. Anyway, it's the Crown Street bridge. This one right here. It took a long time doing it, but they really did a good job. I go to Tim's this morning. I'm going to use up one of my free coffees. Hopefully. There, I got my free coffee and I got a large. So that's nice. There, we made it. I'm just going to get this coffee into here and it'll be good. Yeah, go ahead.
The crowd on you after Josh.
Okay. Going to Expansion Avenue. Finish that floor we started. I think we started it the springtime or the early summer. Oh, is it? Okay, I'll turn back around then. Let's try this again.
Tell me next, Richard. I'll need 16 bags of fiber, Richard.
Okay. On site, Rick. Wash down, heading back. I got a little bit of grout on. Shouldn't bother getting loaded on top, but we'll see what he wants to do. Cranes over there, the tops of them just sticking out of the fog.
I'll just load on top of the Dallas and just be going out to the same job as it came from.
Okay.
Oh, Josh was at the pump when you left.
Yeah, he was. It seemed to be going pretty good, though. It was going through the grate pretty good.
Okay, thanks.
I think he had to bring it up to about, well, it was a 7 1/4 was a slump, so, and he brought it up a little bit more, so.
That's the grade in.
Yeah, the grate's down when I left, anyway.
Dallas left.
This mix a little on a grade. There's a few lumps in it, so let's see. Wouldn't hurt to mix this stuff crazy. Get it mixed up properly. $16 bags of fiber. They're big bags too. The fibers are about that big, and so quite big around as well. Got 150 meters going there. I'm 48 now, so 100 more to go. Shouldn't take too long.
Exciting, eh?
Working good there now?
I mean, it looks good over there. I don't know about over there. The rock's all like separating in the hopper, kind of like spinning, but it's like making holes, and all the rocks kind of going here, and then all the liquid's going here.
Oh,
And then
really?
it's all, and I think at one point I clogged up for a second, and then it finally pushed through.
Huh. I wonder if they got the mix wrong.
Yeah, too
missing
many
in it.
bags. Well, what do you mean? What will be missing in it?
Well, maybe powder or sand. I don't know. What would make the rocks go to one side? Something's making it separate, right?
Must be the rebar. I don't know.
Rebar.
Or you know, the fibers.
Oh, well, yeah, but we never ran into this problem before. I mean, we ran into the problem with it pumping, but like going through the grate. But once we raised the grate, it was all right.
I don't know. Maybe they fixed it, but they got both trucks pouring at the same time, one on each side, just because of that problem.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, go make it right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's just so much that I do around here.
What are you doing?
Is it not pulling from one side or something?
Well, right now they got both trucks pouring at the same time.
And it's still sitting under it. Watch it. It'll go for a while through that little bit of air. That's spitting. I have it turned way down. If I turn it up, it'll spit hard, right? You'll be able to see it.
Weird.
I know.
Yeah,
So
it's
there's
good.
something
It
wrong
looks
with
like
my
it's
pump.
good and wet.
Yeah, no, I think something wrong with my pump, but I over here anymore. I can't go out there and watch here, right? I need somebody else that knows what they're looking for.
Well, you mean maybe one of your rubber piston things are got a tear in it? They are rubber, aren't they? The ones that.
Yeah, I don't know. But that's what I mean. I don't know. Like, it's hard for me to go out there and watch that, watch here, or whatever. Right?
Well, turn it up. It's going to take forever going like that.
I can't. It'll always.
Even with them pouring on both sides?
Yeah, well, it's still sitting and watch. So, okay, maybe not. See how it gets me? If I had that turned up, it'd be 6 feet.
Wow.
Makes no sense, does it? And the boom, I thought it was the boom angle because I had that like kicked up, so I thought it was dropping, creating a void. So I changed the boom angle. So I mean, that's no different than any other time pouring.
No.
Like up, down, good. And it's taking air.
Weird.
Frustrating. Because I don't know what it is. I don't know what's doing it. I filled my slush box, put my cover on. So that's full. It's taking air somewhere and I don't know where. But when we pour wall for Bedford and all that or whatever, I have a hard time filling that 5 to 3 hose, the little one. And I've been telling them for all summer that it will not fill. Some days is worse than others, right? Sometimes it'll fill.
So you're thinking it is the pump?
Well, I'm thinking that, but no one will help me or tell me, or I don't know. No, if you're not getting if the hopper, if you're not seeing like a poof or spitting, obviously it's staying full. You
Oh,
would
yeah,
say,
they got both of them there staying full.
yeah. So it's taking air somewhere. I'm not saying it's your guys' fault. I thought
I'm
it was.
saying it's your fault.
I thought it was at first because of the grate, right? You know what I mean? Like, oh, probably is.
It's probably those pistons that are wore out or something that's sucking air.
I don't know. They won't tell me. I'm just a stupid pump operator, but no one. I don't know.
It's probably the guy running the hose.
Yeah. I mean, 20-something years experience on this right now, yeah. It's not even that, I can't even pump it, it's going so slow, you know what I mean, Gal?
We gotta go to the refinery after this, but did you take the orientation yesterday?
No.
You're not going with me?
Well, I'm already allowed in, so
Oh, are you? Who's going with me?
I don't know. They got 2 or 3 guys orientated.
Is it?
Why? What's going on in there?
I don't know. Little slab for Gerald. I had to do it. 3 hours of my life I won't get back.
Barn in there?
Gerald Cole. What? No. Just boss or whatever.
I guess the only thing I can think of is if the fibers are clumped up, they got air in between them, right?
But we poured this
And then
one.
when
they
it's
didn't
pushed
have-
through.
Yeah, we poured this one in, that one, and didn't have a problem.
True.
So for some reason, it wants something's doing it now. And it's
But you're
wet-
not seeing clumps of
No.
fiber coming
And
out
it's
either.
wet
So.
enough. It almost looked like it was segregating the hopper, right? Right? I don't know. See? Weird, eh?
Probably still taller than you stand down here, am I?
He's still taller than He still looks tall with you saying.
All right. This girl,
How tall are you? 6'6"?
Yeah,
She
6'6".
was
Probably
tall.
6'7" with these
Picture
boots
of
on.
her, like that.
6'8" with a helmet.
Perfect for my face. Every time you give me a hug, I just get your jolly on. Oh yeah, she grabbed me by the throat one time, and I was just like, yeah, he likes that. I was like, I like it rough. Unfortunately, she killed herself with that. Stop taking video. I'll lift it up. Tell Dave.
Got audio, eh? He's hearing you. Good separating there.
Pretty close to your candlestick knocking down this morning, please. Can't hear you. He's on channel 1.
Nine 36.
We're going to channel 1, Owen.
Got here at 8:36. Been here an hour.
806, back in the area. After a load you after Josh. Okay.
Seems they may have figured it out. I don't know. The auger, the way the auger was going in the pump, it was going this way towards the back of the pump. So it was pulling as it was coming down the chute, the rocks were going that way and the paste was coming this way. And so it was dragging all the rocks against the back wall of the pump. I think because of that, it was when the pump drew concrete, it was sucking air sometimes. So anyway, they put it the other way to put it away from the back of the wall of the pump, and it seems to be working good. So I don't know. We'll see what happens in the next loads. My load seemed to be pretty good, but I had some leftover grout in it, and I had mixed mine like crazy, so I don't know. It wasn't really separating as much. Anyway, let's go get another load. Get some grease in my water pump here. There. I was meaning to do that, but every time I get in the yard, I keep forgetting. Oh, where are we headed? University Avenue. Hey, University Avenue, that's over by the hospital, Rick?
You're down.
Yeah, thanks. Trying to get Frank, are you?
And they need him to go to the Hollywood shop doors. Don't use Channel 3 anymore. The buzzing sound drive me nuts. On one.
I wish I could go on one.
Now they won't fix that radio.
Jerusalem to battle, and the city will be captured, and the houses plundered, and the women ravished, and half the city exiled. But the rest of the people will not be cut off from the city. Then the Lord will go forth and fight against those nations as when he fights on the day of battle. In that day his feet will stand on the Mount of Olives, which is in front of Jerusalem on the east. And the Mount of Olives will be split in its middle from east to west by a very large valley, so that half of the mountain will move towards the north and the other half towards the south. You will flee by the valley of my mountains, for the valley of the mountains will reach to Azel. Yes, you will flee just as you fled before the earthquake in the days of Uzziah, king of Judah. Then the Lord, my God, will come, and all the holy ones with him. In that day there will be no light. The luminaries will dwindle, for it will be a unique day which is known to the Lord, neither day nor night. But it will come about that at evening time there will be light. And in that day living waters will flow out of Jerusalem, half of them towards the eastern sea, and the other half towards the western sea. It will be in summer as well as in winter. and the Lord will be king over all the earth. And in that day, the Lord will be the only one, and his name, the only one. Pray with me. Father, we come before you. Exiled to this stark, rocky, treeless island called Patmos, which is something the Romans liked to do. When you were somebody who was an irritant or whatever, they would take you and dump you off on an island and exile you there, and there you were. Fox, in his Book of Martyrs, tells us Domitian had John boiled in oil before exiling him to the small, rocky, treeless island of Patmos. Thus, John found himself an old man, probably in his late 80s, on the island, no comforts, living out his final days. And it was then that of interpreted pitfalls to avoid when studying the Bible, but especially when studying prophecy. The first one is beware of being too eager to spiritualize the text. Now, if you think the literal meaning of a text is to be interpreted spiritually, ask yourself, why? What in the text itself indicates you should spiritualize it? Or take it as a metaphor, or simile, or symbolism, or allegory? If you decide to take a text spiritually, interpret it spiritually, ask yourself if the original audience would have understood the text in that way in the first century. Remember, the interpretation of the text is what the original author, John, meant for his original audience, his first century believers, to understand by what he wrote. If you come up with something, and this first century people don't know it's not
messed up. I made the curve a little too wet, so we were sitting for about a half hour there, waiting for it to set up some. I don't know, just messed up. Alright, gotta go wash. Yard. Corey, you know where you're going?
Yeah, I turned down by SPCA there. Keep going till I see a pump.
Come to a dirt road, keep on that, and before you make your sharp left on the tracks there, go down and turn around. They don't want you jigging around on the tracks.
Sorry, say that again?
There's a set of tracks you're going to have to cross, but right after it, you got to take a sharp left. So go down the turnaround area and get turned around before you go across the tracks. They don't want you backing and turning on the tracks.
I guess I'm going to have to back into that point before I get to the tractor.
Well, I'm not sure where the pump is, but if you have to drive in, you're going to have to get turned before you cross the tracks.
Roger that. we all good, Rick? I'm just giving you the water there now. I'll let you know when you're ready.
Looks like I'm going back to the same place.
Okay, you're good to go, Caleb. I just let it roll ahead and touch. Good.
All right. All done. 6:10 at night. Heading home. All right. So tell me there's not an agenda when the government, like right now, we're allowed to have, I think, 20 people in our house, plus that's not counting those who are already in the house, live in the house. Now, Thanksgiving is this coming Monday, and they just put a restriction out that we're supposed to only stay in our family bubble from Friday to Monday for Thanksgiving. Like, tell me that's not an ungodly government that is trying its hardest to do evil and to break the spirits of Canadians. It's ungodly. I mean, everybody can see that this so-called pandemic is not that dangerous. Like, I did the math. It's just ridiculous. The survival rate of it is up there. It's like 99.8 or 7 or 0.3% or something like that. Like, man, I'll take my chances with COVID. If I get it, I'll just stay home. I'll recuperate. Like, it's no big deal. Yeah, it's dangerous for some people. But if you're one of those people, then take the precautions that you need to take. But why put such ungodly restrictions on the populace? It just does not make sense. Other than they have an ungodly agenda to break the spirits of Canadians, break their spirit. It's just crazy. And why isn't there any Ron DeSantis up in Canada? Like, I think our premier is Premier Higgs. Like, come on, just stand up and do what's good for the people, not what everybody else is doing. It's just crazy. Anyway, that's my rant. Let's get home. Talk to you later. sweet home. That's quite the view, eh? Nice. God is good.